don't work on Sunday. How you gonna tell me when I work or don't work? Why was I about plugging my controller? How you gonna tell me when I work and don't work, bruh? That's not what my schedule said. I'ma play until the investigation. Until the investigation ends. Wait, what am I doing? I forgot what was I doing. Where am I right now? Damn it, check that. Oh, right, okay, I remember. What the? What's with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stay still, I might end up freezing to death. I should have investigated so I can get out of here already. Now open the fridges. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like. That's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school bio lab isn't something you should joke about. It's real serious. This idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? So I'm not gonna open it? There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in years. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in history, huh? Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Look at the pages of the manga and that I was right. What's up with that image? Who is that? A story about a creepily drawn character who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, tragic event. They don't got no like abbreviation for that, bruh. Is it drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? The beginning of this creepy manga starts with this. The tragedy of Host Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve course students that triggered the tragedy of Host Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The moment started spreading all over the internet, fostered a thriving online community dominated to students, and people of various races and nations beginning joining it. But the movement was not confident. Spreading and eroding the world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. And as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon come to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished. In wanton destruction became their only goal. Is this a typo? Is this a typo? The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. See, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if their era was progressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. Media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying the what? By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair beginning to spread and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring. War waged in despair. War fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such hopeless scenario? The only explanation is that the existence of a certain organization, the promoted a certain student who improves Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. W. Junko. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. Powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. With this, they created a tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event. As long as ultimate despair exists, despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. But they are dead. Junko is dead. The other girl is dead. So who is in control of Monokuma? My heart was racing in my chest. My mind felt racing. Because I was sleeping. Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all we know. I mean, this really is true. What's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store frequent. The nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What happened to them?
No way!
Are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like TV. No, but this is messed up manga. I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that such despair, that's the future foundation's fault. No, thanks to them stealing your school memories, the incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain. So what happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the things here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. See, so that's how we live, like what you said at the beginning. Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On the hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you're going to be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like for me to see. Whether you want to leave Danganronpa Island or stay here. Trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world. So we want to stay on the island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair just that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps no. That's definitely. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is the ultimate despair? It reported to a certain student who died in Hope's Academy due to destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Academy? Plus, the organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. And if they're known as ultimate despair, the high school students well, they were actually able to do it. I guess that's why they call it ultimate. Are the killings were involved and connected to them as well? It's no use! I'm going to face that! I need to get out of here. Sugar, I ran out of food. Am I still on the 5th floor? I'm heading first. So where should I go next? Is the botanical garden open? Before I go to this, let me refill my water bottle. I'm thirsty. My mouth getting dry. What's better, cold water, hot water, room temperature water? Holy, what's better? Alright. I think this is the room we have to go into. I don't remember. I don't know where we have to go next. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it.
Jeez.
Cold? That's a fact. Cold water the best. That 20 seconds. That shit big. Suddenly keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be trash.
Damn right.
Sounds like I don't want to do that either.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well, but I literally just talked to you like 2 minutes ago, bruh. Are you pleasing? Are you? What? Are you? How? Pleasingly well? As I said, you're pleasingly well, right?
No, no.
There was another thing I needed to tell you on the screen. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you my word of mouth? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. What? Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to group these days,
Actually,
he was issued the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Inoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a spirit brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was only really horrible people in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some messed up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are
Unbelievable.
obsessed with the philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
Phew.
Her connections were the main reason that incident became a tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
What was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way to do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
For Junko Inoshima's despair. For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima. You see. I must stop questioning Hajime. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything that is despair. For overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled the despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had to have been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's rooms. Our despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inoshima, bro. What? Wait, I thought Ultimate Despair was just Junko and the other girl, bruh. The ultimate weapon, bruh. You telling me it was a whole organization? I thought it was just them two. Or is Monokuma just lying? Like believers making offers to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko Inoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies throughout the London. Bro, what is going on, bruh? This is insane. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the reserve course seated during the tragedy of Host Peak Academy?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. That is also true of famous people throughout history. What if Hajime was in the organization? I just don't know it. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of
They
course.
fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,257 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Well, what?
What'd you say?
All 2,000 students? Oh, that wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Inoshima. Doesn't scare me at all.
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima's already dead. Dang, bro.
What? Hey,
Oh my god, I just talked to him. I gotta go through. Okay, no. I'm serious. Hey, Frodo, is that true what you said? Junko Inoshima's already dead?
huh?
What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life. That bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings where we were involved in. There were killings that happened at Host Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took their own life because they were means to get into.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the movie. As a result, 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Inoshima. That's my take, which means Junko Inoshima dead.
like,
Turns out the killing school life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Peak Academy, forcing to kill each other. Former students of Hope Peak Academy. She took away their memories just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being killed by Savannah scammers who broadcasted worldwide. There's a limit to being Savannah's cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
so.
The students at Host Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch those symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to kill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up! But that messed up plan to stop Junko Inoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, Junko's no more? No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not,
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore! Who's our enemy? Junko Juko Inoshima's already dead. Are the rest of Ultimate Despairs behind us? Are the followers of Juko Kangawa real? It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved and resembles the killings in school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Juko and making us go through this, but an imitation just like that is an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Host Peak Academy stop the real duel, there's no way we'll lose some fate. If this is really an imitation, are the surveillance cameras the same too? Cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Story, huh? You have a problem with it? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll just raise the flag. Raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time. It's closer to clearing my cash to grow. I'm not making any sense.
Well now.
Well then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know. Information on one side. Yeah! Raise the flag like crazy. Huh? They changed to a different hallway again. It's so subtle. It's going to make something like this happen. I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. I can't see anything though. I'm not gonna let it go, Charlton. What is this? This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. It's like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the marks engraved in the monument is a symbol of the future foundation, right? Below that symbol are short passages to combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The Dragon Host Peak Academy were among the meaning to establish the future. Huh? Feature Foundation established by the graduates of Hope Speaker. Wait, they made the Feature Foundation? Dang, so that means they're actually dead. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, you completely made it up. What is this? What is it floating in the air? Is this like a hologram? Floating as they're holding a sentence. Looks like a passion for the medium. The Guardian post we gave you the other day. We have obtained information a person claims to be a survivor from Hope's Peak Academy. Found by the investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. They may be wondering about the number of people at the time. The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy is possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them, place them in our care as soon as possible. No, I do not believe that you can go that far without Juko Inoshima. Rather, worst case scenario, we must prevent them. Also, if they are survivors of this academy, we should expect them to be quite violent. However, we are still investigating the details of their names. We have yet to locate the island. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility at Jabberwock Island Corporation of received with the experimental phase of the real world program. Survivors of Bruce Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chikai, who is a part of the future division, who would definitely continue to see. The survivors leave. It's like they're talking from some other world. Happened outside of Jabberwock Island. the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Well, isn't normal anymore. Maybe I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering most of memories we lost. I guess I saw the clues in this one. It's finally confirmed the Fisher Foundation is on our side at least. They are founded by the graduates from that. If that's true, I should be next. As long as Monokuma is about, how do you say this? Monokuma is the Fisher Foundation is the true identity of the ultimate experience of biggest. I'ma really just call it tragic event in UBC, but I can't, I'm done with that. Those who also caught my attention, too. But this is research to see the Danganronpa Island. This that's out. The foundation out. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other foundation members here. Somehow there's still many missing. Okay, so we know that Kyoko, everybody who survived the first game, they made the Future Foundation. But my question is, are they still alive though? Like, are they still alive? Like, cause how? Like, my thing is like the timelines, like the time between this game, the first game, and the second game. I need to know like the time. It's obviously like a couple years into the future, but I don't know how many. Different from a class. Maybe. Probably the authors, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuff to vibe. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well,
poorly. Have you seen Miss Sonia? Do you see her anywhere? How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up on her. It seems like I'm getting tired of it, but what's on the blackboard? Something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard. Large letter just our names are seen. But those are obviously our names. Yoko, Hajime, yeah, these are ours. They literally just have ultimate imposter. So is it, bro? So nobody knows who the ultimate imposter really is, like his true identity, bruh. He has to be the one behind this. There's no way, bro. His name is Ultimate Imposter, bro. It's just simple. So these pictures push on blackboard below. Yoko's What is this? That's Hiyoko? What is this? That looks nothing like Hiyoko. Is that Hiyoko's mom? It says Miss Hiyoko Sanji. This can't mean Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. She was much smaller, looked more childlike. It was pretty much her definitely. This might be her mom. The photo in this newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance of Hiyoko by her height and figure. It's too different from Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
huh?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Yoko's older sister or something? No, it says Yoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. Yoko's older sister with the same first and last name? I'm like, that's not too odd.
I mean,
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. Never hear her mention an older sister. Well, it's not like I was that close to her.
wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Yoko is a Sayaki Pim's only daughter. She doesn't have an older sister than a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
Yoko! Huh?
Of course
What
not!
are you saying? Yoko doesn't have a curvy body like this? I mean, she was famous for... Oh, what? She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? I'm so confused, man. She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white!
All the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? That is the truth? This is the truth that Yoko wrote in this newspaper. Is he really saying that this is the same person? It's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Yoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
this is
It
bad.
says subjects. Maybe it means they were in some kind of experiment, right? The experiment changed Yoko's body? Whoa, what am I saying? He's saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? It's some kind of experiment. You that will also test it. I need to also tell you about that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. It's a subject. What if Bubba is right? She really overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before. With the name echoed in her car. O.P. Izuru Kamakura. Found the Hosted Academy in his name, Izuru Kamakura. He just clearly contradicts another history. There are letters floating in the air like the music book. It's like the passion from the email somewhere wrote. I think it's the same thing earlier. I guess I should read it. You understand this matter of letters. Order to sing the quietly. Please do your best and continue the investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have brought Fuko Hiroshima, without the rays of their incredible pain, even after the death of tragedy is not here. Perhaps they still leader on par with Fuko Hiroshima. Know that we do nothing about the remnants of despair, not be able to end this activity. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated. Once they are discovered, everything is for the sake of shining. Immediate eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? Doesn't sound peaceful at all. But I guess that's understandable. If the tragic event he witnessed is terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all our war. The remnants of despair, the ones waging that war, there's no way they forgive that easily. Okay, but they totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You should now go on to the next stage. Not again. The hallway is different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned his grades, I moved to a different hallway than last time. How can he do that? No, I'm not the time to be thinking about it. It's just going to waste my energy. Dude, what hallway is this? Oh, I remember this hallway. Damn, Lord dumping? They definitely are. I guess cause it's they try to get everything like back on par. A billboard, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think like this actually success. The file was Host Big Academy seal. It says confidential, that means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be? Why am I even asking questions like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the whole cultivation plan? For many years, Host Big plan is to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation, providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Peak Academy is behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, There's a dark world, but it's still a school, right? Where the monocle is brand new making this place. I didn't even see this floating in the air. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding reports we gave to the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15. Due to the fact they were all unable to test them about specific. I know how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived in the hardship. The forces of that detailed investigation determined that they might save Lucas lives, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the crews. As for the remnants of despair, there is still no solid evidence regarding this matter. They have no new information. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them completely. Everything is for the sake of future filled with hope. I think that's either Kyoko saying her messages or Makoto. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Why is this happening? Is the Future Foundation protecting us? Why were they forced to kill each other on the island? Like this is not possible. Set this all up.
What's this?
My Hajime! If you keep whining like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse! It's your fault! What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
That's exactly what it looks like! They're Future Foundation emails! I thought they made the perfect food, so I did a little bit of packing here and there to get them! You can even do that? Perhaps controlling seems to possess many talents!
No!
The Future Foundation seemed like a bunch of bums, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this man Monokuma is doing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I don't know if they just like these ultimate despair people just like that overpowered, but like, bro, these Future Foundation people seem like bums, bro. How did the Future Foundation let Monokuma slide up to Jabberwock Island and take over the whole island with ease? Ease, bruh, with ease. Monomi ain't do nothing at all. Monomi dead. She ain't do nothing at all. She got her wand broken, literally. She got cooked. With ease, bruh. Like, these Future Foundations seem like complete bums, bro. I don't know, bro. Honestly, bro, maybe the world had to fall into despair, because who's stopping Monokuma at this point, bruh? They just bums, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. They just all bums, bro. There's no way that's not important. Tragedy should connect everything to what's happening right now. What is this? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. It'll get explained, bro. It's not gonna end, bro. I bombs, bro. Future Foundation is full of bombs, bro. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Bro, it's right there. This hologram again. It must be another one from the Future Foundation emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another case. Future Foundation 14th Division. Makoto Naegi. How? Wait. I thought the people. Wait. I thought Makoto and them was the one who created the Future Foundation, right? They literally just said the people who escaped the school killing game created the Future Foundation. Why is Makoto in the 14th Division? Shouldn't bro be the head honcho? Shouldn't he be the head honcho of it all, bro? I don't understand. Makoto is literally the reason why everybody's still alive, bro. Why is he not that? Why is he in the 14th Division? Why did they little bro him like this? Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? This is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Take calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. You seek to be joined the Future Foundation because you're grief crying heels, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived with cooperative recovery memories. Immediately return to the remnant of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of future filled with hope. This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto. He was with the Future Foundation, right? Why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Wait! Makoto betrayed them? I thought Makoto was the one who sent that email and asking them why did they do that. I don't care, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, why they disrespecting my boy Makoto like that, bro? Had him put him in the 14th Division, bro. They did bro wrong. Hey, honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if Makoto betrayed them, bro. Cause how am I gonna create the organization and you gonna make me the 14th Division? I'm the honcho! Like, bro, imagine creating an organization and they put you in the bottom tier. I'm the one who made the organization! Like, I'm betraying them too, respectfully. Another manga? Huh? Did I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this is like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it. I was in the school and now I'm suddenly in the laundry room. Is that Sayaka? On that image? Oh no, that's Junko. That's right, cause she was the ultimate fashion whatever. This looks like a tablet computer. That looks like a power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. Neo World Program? This word, Neo World? I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Psycho... Thorough... Psycho-therapeutic communication simulator. Did I say that right? The Neo World Program is built with the most recent Oh, that's a psychotherapy. Oh, psychotherapy technology and administrative software. What is psychotherapy? What is psychotherapy? What is this? Psychotherapy talk therapy is a professional treatment that involves structured control between the training and the therapy. Wait, what? Wait, so therapy is just another. So psychotherapy is literally just another name for regular therapy, bruh? Is this just a scientific name? To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, the ultimate therapist. I thought the ultimate programmer died. I thought it was whatchamacallit and she died. Her name started with a C, right? I think so. I thought she died, bro. Ultimate neurologist who we never met and the ultimate therapist. We among the many talented people whose research results we utilize. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Real World program allows the subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Is that what we're in right now? Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the front world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is psychotherapeutic purposes only, and other use is expressly forbidden. I'm assuming that wasn't the case. Yo, it is highly effective in treating brainwashing. Like using the device is total personality destruction. Thus, true care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness. Chihiro? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chihiro. I thought Chihiro died. So how did he make that? A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept this. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flag more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Wait, I don't really understand. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, so this Neo World program...
Hiya!
Wait, bro, I'm so confused. Wait, so this Neo World program, was that the bomb that set off? Was the bomb like to stop the Neo World program or to start it? Or the building that we're in, is this the Neo World program? Bro, I'm so confused by my brain. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the kitten school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly serves to be called a game. I can't even read that. You guys are the only ones watching this. Who can save them? The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Don't worry, the game will fill it up. Can you fill me up? This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to go to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh, what is... Bro, my eyes are starting to hurt. Where am I supposed to go, bro? The moment you discovered the truth was a lie, all hope would disappear. here? I'm so confused. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? The moment I looked at that object, oh my god, wait. It's Shiriro. It's alter ego. Wait, I just realized something too. Is that how magic works? Like Monomi? Is that how Monomi is able to use magic? Because it was technically like a program. So she was programming to like use magic, right? Oh, I don't know, bro. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, this isn't even a person in the first place. Not a person. There's something artificial intelligence. It would make me happy if you called me. That doesn't mean my master gave me. You can talk? But why are you? Is it ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the new world. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing it. However, only the observer is the I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is the one that you don't normally know. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individuals. But the virus has infected everything. I'm supposed to be managing, and because of that, this world I'm managing is actually very particular. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Is that feeling from earlier again? It's floating like my feet are hovering above the ground. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, where is the Neo World program? I'm into the data shape of the entire world. That's only the data we collected during the experiment. Specifically, that means the data telling Jabberwock Island where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape is destroyed. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be most likely Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different, depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus influence. That's probably why I'm appearing for you too. However, even without the virus, the circumstances are a bit since this launch was because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect it. Sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the world. Most of his words, I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make so much more sense if this is a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truth. They're all just fiction? Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Why was the Neo World program used in the first place? The World program it is used to make the real world explode. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, the fact that we don't have our memories, it's all the program's fault, right? Getting memories is the first step towards replacing memories. Replacing memories data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory controller, it's possible to remove any time you set it to. From there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual code. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? Putting the program on the survivors of Host Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stages. I'm sure there were very good reasons. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? They're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, if only I was more relaxed, I would have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the observer and that virus? In this session, New World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? They were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this role. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to all model. The observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this role. The teachers properly managing the rules they created, there is no risk of a virus. But because of the virus infected everything, that has changed. It changed. This world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Real World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world full of violence and death. What is that virus? I don't know the details behind the functions beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it behaves as if it's already know what I'm attempting to do. It slowed a portion of my abilities to contain my ability to build. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have completely controlled. So a portion of the world has been modified as it's probably talking about Monokuma rocking the field funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's not the one to. She's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But alter ego should be impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? What the heck? Artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? It's so freaking irritating. But how did the virus infect the Neo World program? It's impossible. It was infected through a network. I'm barely certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Had someone physically brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculation, that most likely what happened. Brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could have entered that is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that's what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed. But I'm still able to defend this since so it has a limit to it. A limit? Look over an observer. It has to follow the rules of an observer. In order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure.
Hey,
Okay,
come on
if you're just a
now.
god in the machine, that's enough hints for you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is in that blue. If so, it can be a parallel to the definition based on the definition of existence. That could, bro, what, bro? What are these big words, constitutes the relationship from there, the gem changes results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world. The situation from the context of legacy.
Oh, what? Death. Hey. Death, 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 death. Death, death, death. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. Okay, so let me get this right. Okay, so let me get this right. Okay. So let me get this right. I'm assuming that Monokuma. Okay. So Monokuma is the virus. Monokuma is the virus, right? I'm assuming that. So this whole time, none of this is real. We're just in a neo. We're basically in the Matrix, okay? Simply put it, we're in the Matrix. That's how I'm gonna say this. I feel like that this has to deal with the Matrix. To simply put it, Jabberwock Island, the Matrix. This ain't real life. Okay? This is the Matrix. But Monokuma is the virus. And Monokuma and somebody in the real world put the virus inside the computer, right? Of the Neo World program. Which I'm assuming the person who did that is the ultimate imposter. I'm assuming that's the case. I'm assuming the ultimate imposter did that. Am I correct on that? I feel like I'm correct. You don't have to say nothing about the ultimate imposter. I'm assuming that the ultimate imposter thing is correct. I feel like it's right. But I feel like that's what happened. But my thing is, if Monami, because he was talking about the observer and the student, but the observer is Monami, obviously. And the agent is Monami and Chikai, right? But Chikai has no power, but Monami has the power, which makes sense because remember she has special powers. I'm assuming that's her observer powers. But my thing is, if you're an observer, how do you get cooked like that? Bro, Alter Ego literally just said the observer has the power to do that, bro. How are you getting cooked by Monokuma? Bro, Monami is such a fraud, bro. Like, Monami's the biggest fraud ever, bro. Unless Monami's, like, was doing that on purpose. Like, Monami was actually working with Monokuma and just doing that on purpose, bro. Monami's such a fraud, bro. There's no way, bro. Hey, what just happened? Right there, aren't you? Oh, that's Makoto! Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space. Her observer powers could have been influenced by the virus. That's literally how viruses work. I guess, bro. I don't know. Monami's just a fraud. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? Wait, so does that mean that everybody here is dead? Like, is Chikai really dead? Because none of this is real. Or is it like like I said, is it like in the Matrix where if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life? Because, like, I don't know. Like, is Gundam and Nekomaru really dead? Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away. Because of this virus interference, I couldn't. The car is still alive. My goat is still alive. Our orders are no longer being accepted. Being shut down for us. The real world program is beyond our control now. That person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside of the field. We're about to ego create an opportunity for you to speak with right now. This means that's working, and it means that this person that needs to talk to is right there. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Who is this guy anyway? Hajime,
You were talking to the group. You were talking to Makoto, bro.
the real goat Hajime.
See your ally?
Since there's no time, I need to say what I need to say. If you're dead, listen. First, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologies are wrong, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such a virus. Luckily, inside the deal on the road. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing and telling the truth. It's not just the virus I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you. But this was the only way to save you all! I wanted to save you guys! Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam crown, right? You know 11037? 11037? It's the number found at Desiree Castle. Door to the atrium door. It's supposed to open after you all finish together the hoops fragments. From there you got to challenge the graduation. I compared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that the program was perfect. That's why Nezumi Castle is a thing and why Monokuma and Monomi can't go inside of it. So Monokuma doesn't know about the password. That's one thing that Monokuma doesn't know about. Remember she lost her wand after Monokuma showed up, but she still got rid of them giant robots? That is true. But I still don't understand though. Like I don't know, bro. I still feel like Monomi's such a fraud, bro. Like how, bro? I just don't understand, bro. Even the changes were slim. I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in place where teacher would not be able to go. I never thought Nagato saw it first when I reached that password. Also, the person who set the password to that number. The number contains the secret. Someone closely left that number to save me. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I'm entrusting that mood to you all. I'm entrusting it to your future. That person is trying to abuse your graduation. He has been talking about the impossible. I'm sure they're going to crush you with this graduation exam that's waiting. And I want you guys to do it without pulling up on the board. I want you guys to stand there until I get you. Because I have a secret to the future. That means he has a secret plan to the future. Worst case scenario, when the observer who has the role, the teacher goes home, compared to hitting the bed and not the inside. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they should be able to stop it. That you guys will be in order to start the full shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number. In order to do that, I need somehow to get that number. That's the virus working, bro. Bruh. We're cooked, bro. Death, bro. We're cooked, bro. So Monokuma is the virus. Death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now. Nothing really. I see.
Anyway,
That's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tell you any more useful stuff, then I'll put it again. Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken with you. It was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time. Yeah, about that guy just now. See, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about that conversation I had with that guy just now. That's how it works. It all depends on how you guys do that, but the virus and all my you guys can understand. The rest is up to you. Do your best, huh? What do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work that hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie? Isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, would all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? If your theory is right, that's would you call your PC a fraud that it gets broken after a virus got manually uploaded into it? If your theory is right, that's basically what you're saying. Hey, bro, yes, my PC's a fraud, bruh. Yes. Yeah, my PC a fraud, bruh. Shutdown sequence has been added to the truth bullet section. I feel like it's trial time. I knew
so, I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam! Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy! See you soon!
Wait, so is everything really a lie? Like, am I really in the reserve course? Like, I don't know what's a lie or truth. Like, am I really in the reserve course, bro? A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, this will be finished. I feel like I'm playing whatchamacallit, Undertale, when I go into Asgore. Huh? This place.
Yo!
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn
It
right.
seems that this is going to be the final phase.
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? Why is it a trial field? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from... We've been here before, right? Yeah, it should be the place that the door, the ancient ruins.
Hey,
It seems pretty strange that we've been in the other buildings up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this is too, it's very...
welcome!
Finally arrived! Congratulations, you guys are the first ones to ever beat this game! After stopping by Host Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place! To the graduation graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You.
You can give it a fancy name, a graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Stupid fool!
Here, the trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey!
Hey, graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
If that's what you guys decide,
Huh?
and if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then,
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seat. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
yes indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose the one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, you will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
then,
Then the result is based on a majority vote. If graduate is chosen by majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty obvious. Well, let's move this along. You can press it out, right?
no.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't formed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your or refits are you using to spill bow? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, no? Does that mean it will end with them just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No
You
way!
don't have to worry. There's no way I will acknowledge your graduation. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because that's how it has to be. Doesn't mean he can't exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Auntie was talking about?
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is, you said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys. There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know?
so
It doesn't
annoying.
matter. If you're involved or not, you're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me
Hold
off.
on. What's that with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that!
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't
How
forgive
dare
you.
you treat me like a toy?
What's this?
I didn't treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then. Before you die, send my power into your memory.
What is bro doing? Oh wait, I never bought any skills. Oh, I have 0, never mind, I can't even buy anything.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the out.
Alright, we're done. We're done. We're done. I know I'm not gonna finish it tonight.